What if you could sit down right now, close your eyes, and receive real guidance from the version of you who already has everything you are working toward? Not inspiration, not motivation, actual, specific instructions on what to believe, how to act, and what to see that you currently cannot see. That sounds like wishful thinking, but there is a practice rooted in neuroscience and quantum physics that makes this possible. And today, I am going to walk you through the complete process, step by step. This is future self-visualization, and it is not what you think it is. Most people have heard of visualization. You close your eyes, imagine your dream life, feel good for a few minutes, and then nothing changes. You go back to your regular patterns, your regular doubts, your regular identity. That version of visualization is incomplete. It is passive. It is wishing. What I am going to teach you today is different. This is an active, structured, immersive practice. You are not daydreaming about a better life. You are meeting, in vivid detail, the specific person you are becoming. You are interacting with them. You are receiving information from them. And your brain treats that interaction as real. That last part is the key. Your brain literally cannot tell the difference. Here is what neuroscience has proven. When you vividly imagine an experience with full sensory detail, the same neural networks fire as if you were actually living it. Your brain builds new pathways. Those pathways become habits of thought, feeling, and action. Your mirror neurons, the same neurons that activate when you watch someone else do something, activate when you observe your future self in a visualization. Your brain starts to mimic what it sees. It begins to adopt the energy, posture, and patterns of the person you are watching. There is also something called the reticular activating system, or RAS. This is the filter in your brain that decides what is important enough to notice in reality. When you consistently connect with your future self, you are reprogramming your RAS. Suddenly, you start noticing opportunities, people, and ideas that were always there but invisible to you. Your filter changes. And then there is emotional conditioning. When you generate the feelings of already being your future self, your body begins to recognize that state as normal. You are not chasing a feeling. You are rehearsing it until it becomes your baseline. But here is where it gets even more interesting. Because this is not just about neuroscience. There is a principle in quantum physics that all possible versions of you exist simultaneously as probability waves in the quantum field. Your future self is not something you are creating from nothing. They already exist. When you do this practice, you are not imagining them. You are tuning into a version that is already real and collapsing that probability into your current timeline. Neville Goddard called this revision in advance. You experience the end result now. You live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and your consciousness, operating from that new state, begins to pull experiences that match it. Vadim Zeland, in Reality Transurfing, talks about life tracks. Your future self is living on a different life track right now. Every time you do this visualization, you shift your frequency closer to that track. You stop trying to force outcomes. You start aligning with them. The practice bridges the gap between where you are and where you are going. It is the missing piece between intention and results. Before we walk through the visualization itself, let us talk about how to set up properly. Because context matters. Find a quiet space where you will not be interrupted for at least 20 minutes. Sit in a comfortable chair rather than lying down. Lying down invites sleep, and you want to stay alert. Dim the lights. Light a candle if you have one. Play soft instrumental music in the background. Have a journal nearby for what comes through afterward. Before you close your eyes, set a clear intention. Say it, internally or out loud. I am meeting my highest future self to receive guidance. Take 5 deep breaths to settle your mind. Release any expectation of what is supposed to happen. Do not try to force a specific scene or a specific answer. Approach this with genuine curiosity. And here is the most important mindset shift. Your future self is not imaginary. They are real. They exist right now in a parallel possibility. They want to help you become them. Trust whatever comes through, even if it surprises you. Now here is where most people get this wrong. They treat visualization as a spectator sport. They watch their future self from a distance, like watching a movie. What I am about to show you turns you into a participant, and that changes everything. Close your eyes. Regulate your breathing. In for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Out for 6. Do this 5 to 10 times until you feel genuinely calm. Now visualize a path in front of you. Do not worry about getting it perfect. Let something appear. It might be a forest trail, a beach at sunset, a mountain path, or a corridor of light. Whatever shows up, go with it. Make it real. What do you see around you? What do you hear? What do you smell? What does the ground feel beneath your feet? This sensory engagement is not decoration. It is the mechanism. The deeper you go into sensory detail, the deeper your subconscious engages. Begin walking the path. And as you walk, you notice a figure ahead of you. They are standing still, radiating a quality of energy that draws you toward them. Calm, confident, clear. As you get closer, something shifts in your chest. Because you recognize them. It is you, your future self, the version of you who already figured it out. Before you approach, take a moment to observe. How do they stand? Is their posture open and grounded? What are they wearing? What does their face look like? Are they at peace? Are they joyful? What is the energy they radiate? These details are messages from your subconscious about what your ideal self actually embodies. Pay attention. Now you approach your future self. You stand before them, and you begin to ask questions. You do not need to speak out loud. Speak in your mind, and listen in your mind. The responses will come in different forms. Words you seem to hear, feelings that rise in your body, a sudden knowing, like information that just appears, images or scenes they show you. Trust whatever form it takes. The first question is, what do you believe about yourself? Your future self's beliefs are what make their success inevitable. The way they see themselves is fundamentally different from the way you see yourself right now. Let them answer. Sit with what comes up. The second question is, how do you move through the world? This is about embodiment. Do they move deliberately or with ease? Are they fully present in each moment? How do they interact with people? How do they make decisions? How do they relate to fear? Do they feel it and act anyway, or does it barely register? Let them show you. The third question is the most powerful one. Ask, what is obvious to you that is not obvious to me right now? This question can stop you cold, because the answer is often devastatingly simple, and yet it is the perceptual shift that creates everything else. Your future self sees reality through a completely different lens. They want to hand that lens to you. You might feel relief when you hear it. Like, of course, why did I not see that? You might feel resistance. Like, that cannot be true for someone like me. You might feel something break open inside. All of it is valid. Just let it come. After the questions, there is one final and crucial step. You ask your future self, can I feel what it is like to be you? They might reach out a hand. They might gesture for you to step closer. And then, slowly, you step into them, or they step into you, or both versions of you merge into one. Feel what that is like. Their confidence, their peace, their clarity, their sense of possibility. Let that energy flood through your body. This is not pretend. This is your nervous system rehearsing a new state of being. Memorize this feeling. It is what your new identity feels like from the inside. Place your hand on your heart. Take 3 deep breaths and say internally, this is who I am. I am becoming this now. Your future self may have a gift for you before you leave. An object, a word, a symbol. Accept it with gratitude. Place it in your heart for safekeeping. Thank them. Ask if you can return. They will say yes. Because this is an ongoing relationship, not a one-time visit. Say goodbye for now. Watch them fade or walk away. Begin walking back along the path. Bring everything with you. The feeling, the knowing, the transmission. When you return to the room, wiggle your fingers and toes. Take 3 full breaths. Open your eyes slowly. Reach for your journal and write everything that came through before your mind starts to analyze it. Here is what you now understand that most people do not. Transformation is not something that happens to you through enough effort or enough time. It is something you step into through a new way of seeing yourself. Your future self is not waiting for you to arrive. They are waiting for you to recognize that you already are them. This practice closes that gap, one session at a time. The science is real. The shift is real. And the version of you that already has what you want is more accessible than you ever believed. If this landed for you, try the practice tonight. Not tomorrow, tonight. And when you come back, drop a comment below and tell me what your future self showed you. I read every single one. If you want more practices like this for rewiring your identity, subscribe. I post new videos every week.